Hey there, Roblox Health here with a weekly dose of really good games. Today, I'm going to be showcasing the top 14 best Roblox RPG games to play in 2021. Before that, for this week's question, what's considered one of the best RPGs made by CD Projekt Red? The first person to get this correct answer will have their comment liked and pinned. And the answer to this question? Hidden somewhere in the video. Alright, let's get started. Portal Heroes. Portal Heroes is a slaying simulator where everyone has their own plot. Basically, everyone has a shot to become a hero. Awesome, right? Mobs appear from the portal and you'll have to slay all of them to level up. There are tons of swords in this game, NPCs, and heroes that give their own multipliers and boosts, and they're all upgradable. Infinity RPG. As always, it's a grindy RPG game. So there's tons of mobs to kill, over 300 badges to collect, and a lot of items that you can further use to expand your level. There are 4 universal dimensions in this game, which act as servers of some sort. Inside each of these dimensions are worlds, and there are over 50 of these worlds and zones. That's pretty insane. Undertale AU RPG. Undertale Alternate Universe RPG is a role-playing game, as in RPG. You need to grind, level up, and do stuff. It's a hack and slash RPG that will let you experience another one of those dungeon crawler games, but it's not really a bad thing. The game is basically like fight, kill bosses, repeat, level up, repeat, and do it again and again. It's like an infinite grinding scheme. Pwn Atronai Memorai. This game is a hack and slash dungeon crawler game, so basically, you know what genre this game falls under, right? Yep, that's right, RPG and adventure. This game costs 75 Robux, by the way, which I think is pretty worth it for the amount of content you'll get. Blood Samurai 2. Of course, it's the one and only Blood Samurai 2. It's a surprisingly immersive Roblox samurai experience. The game has a very detailed map design with Japanese-themed architectures. The combat mechanic is complex, with light and heavy attacks, blocking, skills, and techniques that you can cast. There are many ways to decide the outcome of the battle. Icha Icha. Icha Icha is a pretty simple semi-RPG game where you're going to be collecting Genkai. If you're not aware of what Genkai is, then you're not a true Naruto fan. Anyway, in this game, you're going to be collecting Genkai and use them against various enemies in the game. Undertale Boss Battles. This game is pretty much like Undertale AU RPG, but with more grinding and fighting bosses to level up and getting better weapons. But the grind doesn't end there. In this game, you can pretty much become a god. The game offers competitive gameplay as well, including bosses, which are really, really hard. And if you're looking for a challenge, go play this one. Grand Peace Online. This anime game was inspired by the anime of One Piece. Basically, what you're going to do here is become like Luffy and the crew and pirate activities like scavenging for treasures, looking for devil fruits, and challenging bosses. It's a pretty dope game. Project Baki 2. Project Baki 2 is pretty much a Roblox game based off of the anime Baki the Grappler. It's one of the best free roam slash fighting games. The game also features various fighting styles. There's street fighting, karate, boxing, taekwondo, and many more. It's pretty much a brawler. Dragon Ball Online Gen. Dragon Ball Online Gen is yet another free roam fighting game. Right now, there are 14 playable races. You can train with your sensei or masters to unlock ultimate attacks and skills. The game also features tons of skills, items to consume, a quest system, raids, and form mastery. Island 2. Island 2 is a survival game where your critical thinking is a must, and all those dumb points you've spent on your Robux purchases aren't gonna help you at all. Fight your way into these treacherous islands featuring one of the best and most realistic survival mechanics. Don't think of thinking that you'll have friends. This game has its own PvE and PvP mechanics, so get ready. Undertale Dungeons. Undertale Dungeons pretty much works as Dungeon Quest, but this time around, you're going to be focusing on getting loot by beating each dungeon. going through the phase of gated content by undergoing the upgrade hell, and pretty much do all the dungeon raiding. What's more, you'll have access to tons of magic attacks, various items that will aid you in your game, and you'll be able to earn masteries, a class-based system where you can choose whoever you want. And speaking of masteries, you can be a magician, mage, wizard, or spellmaster. And for the melee users, you can be a bruiser, fighter, warrior, or combat master. Dungeon Shooter. Do you like RPGs and shooting stuff? If yes, then this game is for you. This is a game where you'll have to shoot your way through hordes upon hordes of enemies, kill monsters, get tons of loot, complete quests, unlock new masks that give powers, and customize your hero and pets. But it doesn't stop there. You also have to beat bosses and a lot of enemies to become both stronger and richer. If you played Binding of Isaac, it's pretty much just like that. Land of the Rising Sun. Land of the Rising Sun is a roleplay fighting game where you're going to be battling across Japan during the feudal wars. Japan is divided into different clans and families vying for supremacy over this island's nation. We have Kansai, Chubu, Chugoku, Kyushu, Tohoku, and Kanto region. All of them are connected to each other, making the entire map.